Welcome back to Gensokyo Explosion Big Waterfall. So as opposed to most of the other UTG games that we've played through, I'm actually not playing this one mostly blind. In fact, I'm going through the trouble of making sure I have as much information as possible going into this. So, I do have rather elaborate maps already made of everything we're going to get into. So I know what we're gonna try to do. We don't have a lot to do right now other than go back into the dungeon. Oh, of note, I didn't mention this yesterday, but if you have to retreat out of the dungeon before collecting the point item, so you get back to Sane and you don't have the point item yet, she actively points out, oh, you don't have the point item yet? Well, that's okay. Sometimes you have days like that. So, I did a little bit of grinding, got us up to level 3, which isn't horrible. That first level, 1 to 2, gives you a lot more than like one fight's worth of survivability in this dungeon. But survivability is pretty much always kind of rough, and you're going to be using a lot of items. Which is difficult for me, because I'm item-phobic. But, I already bought out what we can buy at the store. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right, I bought it out last night, so I can still buy one more, HP item. If you do happen to die in the dungeon, you lose 20% of your score and get booted back. I think you retain any and all progress that you've already made. So, I mean, that's cool, and as long as you're going in with relatively little money, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Just make sure to, you know, spend your money when you get back to town. So back in the dungeon we go. So you can... I should probably make an attempt to map out as much as possible. So let's go ahead and hop down this hole again. You see a door there on the other side of this hole. To my knowledge, and maybe you get something in like the last couple dungeons of the game that lets you fly over holes or something. But... to my knowledge, unless that happens, there's no way to get over there. But there is something over there. That door actually opens into a small 3x3 room with an item in the middle that, unless serves some later purpose in the game, you can sell for like 1,000 score or something. I may explore and show that off later. I want to make sure that's actually not important first, because I don't know that much yet. Anyway, hopping back down the hole, because I would like to map out this area down here. So, with a couple levels, we can actually, like, eat some damage from these things. Still no spell cards. You do not get spell cards from leveling. It is... plot progression, effectively, that gets you more spell cards. So we're not going to be worrying about that, we're just doing these. Again, it's just our regular little, what are these things called? Kadamas? I think we can get by with regular attacks? Yes. Okay, cool. We did it! We mapped out the whole bottom. This is a funky little area. I wonder what's... I've never actually tried seeing what's on the other side of these fences. I don't think you get there any other way. Okay, so here's another fun little room. Actually, no, this isn't the room that I thought it was. Never mind. But we can go down here and find an item! What is this item? Usually, I kind of stop... I eventually stop caring about what item it is that I get, and I just go, I'll just figure it out when I look at my inventory when I get back to town. But this is delicious water. So we have another HP item. It's not going to stay possible forever, but your goal early on is to be able to kill enemies without getting hit, without using SP. That way you can stay down here for an extended period, at the very least. That maybe it'd just be something later. Okay, what do we got here? I think this is a dead end. Sure is. So this is actually going to be kind of an interesting experience. Because I think this is the first first-person dungeon crawler that we've played on the channel. Which is neat. I actually have a real soft spot for first-person dungeon crawlers, but I do have a couple of requirements in order to play through them. Oh, I didn't even look at what that item was. It was either water or... It was nothing else. It was either water or, candy. Oh, I didn't actually mention the menu here too much. The bottom option here, I think, is just close menu. Sure is. This is your inventory. These are spell cards. You can look through your spell cards. These are your attacks. You can look through your attacks. You can actually use these. But if you try... I think this is Suwako saying, Cyrano tried to use this, but it was pointless, so I stopped her. And then the top option here is actually your stats and equipment. So the 4 selectable options here are your 4 equipment slots, which is your outerwear, innerwear, boots, shoes, and I don't know what this is. That text is real tiny too, so I don't know if I can, I don't know if Google Translate is going to help me out with this one. Let's try. Let's try the good one. It didn't even recognize it as being text. Maybe if I select the one above it, maybe it doesn't like the glowing blue. It says soot. I don't know what that means. I was assuming that it was like a weapon or something. We won't get these for a very long time. And as far as like outerwear, innerwear, shoes go, at first I was like, really, you're changing like your underwear or whatever? But like, really think about it, Tohos wear a dress. Almost all of them. There's like 2 that wear pants. Off the top of my head, there are 2. I'm sure there's been more sets. So like, yeah. And of course, you can't change their headgear. That's unique to each Toho. You can't go changing that. So it kind of makes sense, but this is your equipment, this is where you change it. You select the top option, and then from the menu, you can select which one you want to equip. We don't actually have any more, so if I do this, she's just going to unequip it. Oh no, never mind, you have to go down here and actually select it. I think these are unequipped. Unequip top, unequip bottom, unequip foot, unequip weapon. You go down here and you can select this and you can put it back on. Okay, so we have that door that goes somewhere, and then this door that is locked. So I guess we're going the other way. But anyway, as I was saying, I actually have a real soft spot for first-person dungeon crawlers. However, I have a number of requirements in order to properly enjoy them. What did I get? Water, probably? Water. I have a number of requirements to, like, properly enjoy it. And those requirements are, A, combat has to be fast. Because the main draw for first-person dungeon crawlers, for me, is exploring and mapping. That's what I really want to be doing. I want combat to be there, because if you're just, like, walking through a maze for the sake of walking through a maze, what's really the point? So you want combat to be there, but it's gotta be fast, so you can get back to your exploring. Okay, got a big circular room here. I turned one too many. There is actually another enemy in here, but I haven't seen it. We haven't seen it yet. I saw it, but we haven't seen it yet. And there's an item here in the middle. On the map, you can see it's a key. When you collect this, it goes into the key slot of our inventory. And it actually explains pretty well what it does right there. Which is not, it lets you open a locked door. It can be used on the first floor of the first dungeon, which is where we are. But yeah, combat has to be fast. Requirement A. The game has to overall be relatively easy. Because again, the focus is on the exploration. If I'm like super stressed about dying and micromanaging my actions to not die, it kind of takes away from the exploration. And finally, the game's got to be kind of cute. Characters got to be cute. It's important. Okay, so we can't do that, so we have to go down here and we actually have to use the key on the door, and that unlocks it. Yay! Now we're here. Where is here? Who knows? Oh, dearie me. Okay, I don't think even if I use this, I can one-shot one of these. When did Cyrano get hit? So I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna have to get hit at some point. It's okay, we got items. Okay, so, what are our options from here? I feel like we're gonna hit some locked doors pretty quick. Let's start by going up. This is a place that I can maybe go. Got an item. Don't know what that is. Rock candy. So that's an SP item. Okay, that's it. Oh, you can find fake walls in this game. You ram a wall like this, and instead of red, it'll make a different sound, and it'll be blue. And that's a fake wall. Let's see here. We can try going this way. Defended. So when an enemy defends, it takes drastically reduced damage, like way reduced damage. Unless you think you can kill him and like make it worthwhile, because turn economy in this game is actually heckin' important. Because everything hurts like a son of a gun. So unless you think it's actually efficient for turn economy to use your SP, don't waste your SP on a defending enemy. Like, even if we both used our SP attack, we wouldn't have killed it. So we would have taken that hit no matter what. And then we would have killed it next turn, no matter what. So it would have just been a waste of SP. Switch! Is this the way I want to go? I don't know if this is the way I want to go. I kind of want to go back and make sure that was actually a... I don't know. So what's neat is some switches actually affect the environment, and the map updates immediately. I love it. You don't have to hit a switch and then go wandering around for 20 minutes going like, so what did I do? No, look at the map when you hit a switch. Ooh, we saw right there, right outside the door, something changed. This thing rotated, which now lets us go this way. Okay, defending again. That's fine. I'm just gonna do this. So we've got a lot of, or we don't have a ton of HP right now. We've only got like 30, maybe 40 HP, and our HP items heal for 50. So we can wait until we're pretty low before we heal. That looks like delicious water. By the end of this, I'm going to have memorized a Psycho Cola. Ooh, 120 HP. Heck yeah. Okay, hit the button. And we can tell, and we can see we're rotated. Good stuff. Okay, doesn't look like there's much going on over here. Hi! Oh, this is kind of bad. Okay, so turn economy-wise, what do I want to do? I think the fairy hits harder. Fairy is the other enemy that you can encounter early on, back when we were only fighting one enemy at a time. So the fairy, I think, hits harder and is faster, but I think we can kill it. It gets off its one attack. No, I don't think we can kill it, actually, even if we use our things. So let's just go kill this, so that's one attack we're not getting. So we get hit again by you, and then we'll use that on you. Oh, we did kill it. Cool. Okay, Cyrano's getting a little low, but we're fine-ish. A question mark. There's something on the ground. You find a note. Suwako grabs it and reads it. The note says... Come on, you can do it. There's a wall that can be destroyed in this room. If you hit the wall, you will find a... If you stick to the wall, you will find a brittle wall. Let's take the plunge and attack with skill. It's a waste to use SP on a wall, so don't... to just use a normal attack. You even gonna try? Maybe. Sure. Probably a sure, whatever. But yes, there is a fake wall in this room. If you go back here, that's it. See this? That. Oh, you can also do this if you just want to check the walls on either side of it. So yeah, just use your free one. Don't waste your stuff. Bam! The map updates. We can see where we go. We don't have to go around the long way in order to get back here again. Cool. In the meantime, what do we want to do? Well, now that we're here, let's just go back this way real quick. Oh, one mechanic that I have not mentioned at all. There are actually two interesting mechanics that I have not mentioned at all. One of which is you can see the P gauge, the power points that you got down there. So you have your level, HP, SP, experience, yada, yada, yada. Experience is cumulative. So let's talk about that very quickly. Experience is cumulative. So as soon as you hit 108, you level up. Your experience will then stay at 108, but your next will get higher. So now you'll be at 108 with your next being at, like, I don't know, 200 or something. So it's cumulative. It's not going to go like your experience is 0, now get 200. But the P every time you kill an enemy, the character that kills the enemy gets some P, which raises their gauge up to a maximum of 4. This does increase your attack. I don't know to what extent specifically, but it does mean you do more damage. I don't know if it raises any other stat or just damage, but I'd be willing to bet it's just damage. So ideally, you want to space that out between the characters, but right now, turn economy says if I let Suwako get a kill, we get hit. Okay, this door's locked. That's what I thought. We do have to go up this way. Nope. You can go through a door sideways, but you cannot go through a door backwards. Not that it really matters. Another mechanic is you see that experience bonus up there in the upper left. Whenever you kill an enemy, something like 50% of the experience that you got for killing it gets added to the experience bonus in the upper left-hand corner. And so when you win, you get that additional experience. I don't know the specifics of it, but that does mean that the order that you kill enemies does determine or can get you more experience. I think it benefits you to kill the stronger enemies first, but I'm not 100%. Anyway, Cyrano's getting hurt a little bit, so let's use some delicious water. It's key! And we got it! Good job, us! Yeah, it's frustrating that the turn economy is just gonna do this. Because I would have to actively defend with Cyrano in order for Suwako to get a kill somewhere. And if I do that, then we get hit by something else. We got, what did we get? A remnant. That must have been you. Heals HP and SP. Restores half of the remaining HP and SP for one person. It can also be used as a revival. So we got a res. We'll revive somebody with half HP SP. Good stuff. Good stuff. Probably gonna die a lot. It's fine. Oh no. Hi. Ow. Okay, we're gonna get hit again. Ow. I think I can save SP and do this. Yes. Okay. So we can go up here. But if we go down this way... Fake wall. that gives us a shortcut back to the exit if we want to go back. I'm not feeling too painful right now, so let's go ahead and continue on. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. Ooh, bad news bears. I was thinking we may be alright with Cyrano, but maybe not. Okay, let's make sure we kill you first. Okay, you just do 3, so that's fine. I think we'll be alright, and then we can heal after the fight. Yeah, okay. Crits do exist in this game! Crits do exist in this game. Be fearful. Okay, that is a locked door. We are going... This way is an item. DJ, what? What did I just pick up? Something that looked like a DJ set. I think this is one of the items that the shop owner really wanted. Sorry, I know I keep going down to the spell card list. That is 100% muscle memory. Aha! Level up! Good job, us. Ooh, Swako's hurting a little bit. What do we get? Delicious water. Okay, so Swako's hurting a little bit. Okay, that's a dead end, so we can just do that. This is a dead end going this way. Anytime I see something like this, where like you can see these two gaps, I get suspicious. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we can survive like one hit from you. Okay. Cool. Cool. It's a key. Probably to that door right down there. Do I want to go further into this mess today? What is looking to be... It looks like it may be kind of a headache. It may be kind of a headache if I try to continue on from here. So, let's just go back home. I think we should be fine. Okay, we're in the land of the easy enemies. No, don't go back through the door. Oh, I was hoping I could one-shot him. And Back to town we go. Let's go shopping. Got anything good? Oh, I can sell stuff. I think this is our res. Yeah, that's our res. We don't want to sell that. That's 120 HP. This is just the thing that she wants. It's one of those. So what do we have here? It's valuable grass. Very hard to grow and is used as a raw material in making cold medicine. We don't have any use for it, so we'll sell it. She's very excited. I really wanted it. Thank you. Please let us know if there's anything else. Okay, nothing else I really want to sell. We have a ton of money now, though, so I'm going to go ahead and buy these out again. So she sold out. Yeah, and on her list of things that she wanted, the top one is taken. Nothing new to talk about, so we can leave, and we can heal. And that also saves our game. And with that I say, until next time, everyone, when we dive back into the dungeon.